while Yvonne's away, Gary can play.
Nothing's going to spoil this holiday, Gary.
Stressful things, holidays.
She's coming home next week.
I'm going to be on holiday 5 decades ago. With your pregnant lover.
Just you and me and a week of glorious weather.
British summertime. Good night, sweetheart. Tomorrow, 8:30 on BBC1.
In 50 years' time, will you laugh at computers ever being this big? In 50 years' time, will junk shops be full of compact discs? In 50 years' time, will mobile phones just seem old hat? What seemed amazing yesterday is everyday today and could be tomorrow's museum pieces. Catch a glimpse of your future. Join the Tomorrow's World live event Wednesday at 7:30 on BBC1.
Family entertainment for BBC One now in a brand new series set at the beginning of the century. A young circus girl needs to have her wits about her to survive on the streets in true Tilda.
G'day. We're back with a new series of Animal Hospital from a brand new location, Hampden Veterinary Hospital in Aylesbury. It's a real country practice with patients ranging from pocket-sized pets like this little character here to farm animals and horses. We'll be keeping an eye on Holly, a puppy who really needs to learn some manners, meeting Madonna, that's a duck, and a stray cat whose life hangs in the balance. Join me for Animal Hospital, Thursday, 8 o'clock, BBC One.
Just one particular performance of Alan Bennett's Wind in the Willows had an audience that would have packed this West End theatre to the rafters for 2 whole years. Yeah.
The mole had been working very hard all the morning, spring cleaning his little home.
The BBC puts on productions like this every day.
Believe me, my young friend, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats.
But they couldn't put on these productions if it wasn't for the unique way the BBC is paid for. By you.
Do you mind? Some of us are trying to listen to this.
Sorry.
Together. Could we? Could we really?
Now on BBC One, the early evening news with Maura Stewart at 20 to 6.
The Liberal Democrats threaten legal action to stop television debates with John Major and Tony Blair if Paddy Ashdown is excluded. Mr. Blair welcomes the announcement that the Prime Minister is ready to face him. He says he's been asking for the debates for months. More violence erupts as Albanians try to escape the chaos. European ministers agree to send in military advisors. And victory for Rangers over Celtic puts them on target for a record 9th league title in a row. Good evening.
Good evening.
When freedom is close at hand.
We're all right with that one. His old ma's going to keep him in check.
You'll see when you come home next weekend. Home for your birthday.
Reality sets in.
He'll be out in a few weeks. He needs training, not sitting around all cosy.
But there are some things you can't prepare for.
She was okay yesterday. She's never ill.
Stories from an open prison.
What am I going to do now, Mr. Pine?
Insiders, Wednesday, 9:30 on BBC One.
Pianist's fingers, the bombardier beetle.
I dream I'm an insect that's actually very weird.
The square root of -1, dancing bees.
I'm into meteorites and I'm into meatloaf.
It's hard to choose the 7 wonders from the fantastic world around us.
In a world full of wonders.
I realized that the real world was beyond imagination.
7 scientists, from Richard Dawkins to Arthur C. Clarke, choose their 7 wonders of the world. Part of Science Week, Wednesday at 7 on BBC 2.
Now on BBC One, Songs of Praise with Michael Burke. Just over a year ago, I was working here in the BBC newsroom when the world was shocked by the terrible events in Dunblane.